up late. Almost a whole hour late to his own party here. So that's just how my life has been going these days. Ugh. Alright, well, you know what I'm not going to do? I am not going to forget to share the link at the beginning. So let me do that real fast. There we go. It's been one of those days so far. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was doing the stuff. So I was doing the things with the killing Cassandra's people. So that's where I left off. There we go. Hey, rude. Just trying to loot the bodies. Why'd you have to shoot me like that? Why you gotta play a sister like that? Also, what is going on with Moira's stamina? Thank you, Wisebot, for joining the party. There we go. Might as well just do this one while we're here. Hey, it's one of those Kirkwall statues. It's definitely been one of those days. Alright. Oh, you can get through here. That's more like it.
We should search the area.
We should kill everybody first, Cassandra, and then we can search the area. Oh good, my inventory. Well, Venatori, thank you for your service. That was a lame joke, I'm sorry. I just got out of bed not too long ago, which is like par for the course for me, but it's par for the course for me, but then also I had to start the stream late because I had to watch my dog. Oh, that's right, my inventory's still full. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. Where are you? You up there? Apparently he was up there and they all got to him first because I went down instead of around. No, my inventory's still full. What are you doing?
Still breathing. He's resilient, I'll give him that. Resilient and resourceful. You could make use of that, my dear. Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
You know what, Sarah? I get that you don't like it, but hey, you know what? Sometimes we don't always get what we want. Today has been a good example of that. My inventory is still full, Moira.
I think...
Let's fix that. That's just gonna be annoying. You know, I don't have to go to the Black Emporium every time, but I just feel like that's a default. Because for a while I was convinced that that was actually how you got, like, the best prices. Anyways. Sorry, I was just checking a thing on my laptop while I was getting that set up.
I hear
It's all
the
good
Red
now.
Templars are trying to find this place.
See, there we go.
Not if I can help it.
No, I don't want to buy, I want to sell, and I don't want to sell all my materials because that's not what I want to do. I should maybe not have sold those. You made it. Hi. Hey Ferelden Renegade Peach, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm a little late to the stream, but I am here. I'm just gonna sell these sigils. I don't think I'm gonna use them. Let's see, then go back to Skyhold. Don't even know why I'm selecting a party. You don't even need a party at Skyhold. Because the party's always at Skyhold. Yeah, I'm a little low energy and also a little late to stream for reasons. But it's going now. Probably won't go for too long. Because really I have until noon my time to stream, and then I have to do other things. But maybe I'll try to make up for it and stream a little later today too. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be Dragon Age or something else.
Inquisitor.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
Take care.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the next story mission today. Gonna be going out to oh, you know what, I forgot to do that. Forgot the shout outs. I always like how there's like a cloud of dust settling.
Before you is Service of the Minrathous Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the Western Approach. He admits to working for Corypheus.
Yeah, I remember I
raising
did that like
monsters
2
and
minutes
using
ago,
magic for conquest.
Cassandra. Josephine.
He also used his connections to
like I
smuggle
said,
magical
I'm still
artifacts
really
out of
tired.
the Approach, without his master's consent.
Whether or not he's loyal to Corypheus has no bearing on his crimes.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts. Leave what happened in the approach behind us, Inquisitor, and I can put them all at your disposal.
I feel like there's a lot of information we're not getting here, and I don't have all the facts.
Leliana will assign agents to you. I expect them to inform me that you've been forthright. If you want redemption, you'll have to earn it.
I can more than pay my keep, Inquisitor. Thank you.
I was about to say, there weren't any, like, approvals there for a while. Except for Cole and Sarah didn't like that. Cole really didn't like that. What am I doing? I walked past the door I need to go through anyway. Here, head through here. Oh yeah, we need to do Josie's quest at some point. Was I in Val Royeaux and I never actually did it? I think I might have gone to Val Royeaux last stream and then not actually have done Josephine's part of the quest. Should I do that first? There's no real turning back after this. Yeah, I should probably do that first. Apparently I can't fast travel to Val Royeaux from the map. That's unfortunate. Because I was so busy trying to figure out how to do how to get the Nuggalopes that I didn't even think to do Josephine's quest. Hey, beautiful silver hair, thanks for coming. How are you today? We're gonna do or at least the big mission of the stream today is gonna be I can never remember what the quest is called. It's the one where you're in the Arbor Wilds and you're going through the Temple of Mythal. I forget what the actual name of the quest is. But we're just gonna get Josephine's mission started first, and then we'll go do that. Then over here. Okay, so it's behind me.
All in all, the Winter Palace game provided some fine sport.
They are not. You're a liar.
God, almost a man. You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. I've no reason to be polite to you.
Maybe.
Hi, Josephine.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Poivers invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
All right. So now, we'll do this. Not very imaginative right now.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivers.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Valroyo. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messenger seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives.
Yeah, to think for way too
Contract
long, but
for
the next
life.
quest is called "What Pride Is Wrought." That's it. That is it. You're right. Thank you for that. Thanks
House
for
of
that.
Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate
I was
anyone
not coming up with
attempting
it
to
myself.
Overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
They're not just after your messengers, Josephine. They'll try for you, too.
I am afraid so, yes.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Valroyo. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilyet. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilet's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I'm guessing the actual Comte Boisvert met with a fatal accident.
Comte Boisvert slumbers in a nearby
I
castle.
don't like how Moira's hair clips through
The
her
contract on
collar.
Lady Montilet's life is so unusual. We felt the courtesy of an
I notice
explanation
things
was
like that
not-
every single time in these
It
cutscenes.
is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparequet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor.
There
Only
goes my
to
dog
speak.
barking upstairs.
But I pass.
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, Billie. May we conclude with my departure?
Nope.
Not on your life.
As you wish.
Moira, and on that day, Moira was. Oh, how did the line from Princess Bride go? It's not like Buttercup was surprised that when Wesley said "as you wish," what he really meant to say was "I love you." I see you. Why can I? Ow! 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 My companion. Okay, there goes Cassandra. Fine. Ow! This is way more intense than it usually is. Wow.
That's the last of them.
Villains. I should have insisted we remain with you instead of waiting downstairs like servants.
The fault is mine. You all put yourselves in danger here because of me. Let's discuss this problem in safety, Inquisitor, at Skyhold.
Do you hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Boisvert, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is
Maven.
quite valuable,
Hi,
Comte,
Maven.
but surely...
Welcome to the stream.
Locksmith, then? As you wish.
Alright. Let's go back to the Sky of the Holds. Here, hold on, let me do the thing here. Maven bleh. Okay, I can type good. I swear I can type good. There we go. So now, we're just about to start the next story mission, the What Pride Has Wrought, which I could not think of the name of earlier. Ferelden Renegade had to help me there. How's it going? Really tired. Was super late to stream. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. So I just want to get the next part of Josephine's mission started here, and then we'll set
I'm so
out.
sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
Same on the
Still shouldn't
tired.
have slipped past me.
Yeah,
I've tracked
I
down the
can.
last Duparequets. If they become gentry, they can annul the
Coffee is
contract on
life
my
right now. I should
Will
have.
require a noble from Val
I kind
Royal
of
to
rushed
sponsor them.
into the stream
a judge
today.
to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's
I
so
kind
like
of,
you to take
yeah,
the
I kind of
longest
rushed
course
into
of
the stream
action,
today,
even when your
so
life is at stake.
I should have maybe gotten
I
something
assume you
before I
already know everything
started,
about
but
this mess.
yeah, it didn't.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents
If it's any
infiltrate it
consolation,
and
I not only
destroy
forgot the name,
original,
I forgot what
the
Pride Has Wrought
assassin will
even
have no
existed
obligation to
entirely.
chase you.
That's
Eliana,
okay.
I want
There have
no
been
more
plenty of
bloodshed over a
quests
personal
that I
affair.
forget about
Don't
too.
be so stubborn, Josie.
Like half the time, like
How long will it take you to
Josephine's
gather
mission,
these
I
favors
almost
in Val Royal?
like I'd say like out of all the times I've played this game, I've actually forgotten Josephine's mission at least 3 or 4 times.
We can solve this without more
In this
deaths
round,
on
I've more or
either
less
side.
had forgotten
My
about
people are
Cullen's
ready
mission
should you
multiple
change your
times.
mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits. I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Du Paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Barroyo. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
What kind of favors are you talking about,
Any news on the
Josephine?
House of Repose, Inquisitor?
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Du Paraquets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire,
You're wearing
is missing.
R2-D2 pants all
Bring her
day.
news of him and she'll
Maven,
be
you
very
live the good
amenable
life.
to sponsoring the Du Paraquets as lords.
Cullen has a quest? Says how much I pay attention. Yeah, Cullen's quest is like the lyrium quest, like whether or not he continues taking lyrium or stays off lyrium. I don't know, maybe... it's like I almost forget about doing Cullen's stuff and talking to him if I'm not romancing him. So let's see what we got here. Snowing again. Oh. Sorry about that, Maven. Did the snow ever go down from last time it snowed out there? Where's the Josephine? That's the one for Leliana, which I don't want to do. Have I never actually done this?
Let us begin.
Alright, yeah, well, so go support. Want to trade weathers, you miss snow? Okay, this is the Josephine one.
To work?
A bit, but not enough. Ah, that's too bad. I'm sorry, Maven. What is this? Dorian has completed his research using the Liberarium and believes that he's found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magister named Sethius. Wow. That's a name, Sethius. Sethius Everman of House Alamandrus. This will be difficult to prove and maybe of limited use, but nah. Okay, sorry I'm making myself laugh here, but Sethius of House Everman. Now I'm just imagining like a Photoshop of Corypheus, but with Seth Everman's face. I'm sorry. This will be difficult to prove and maybe of limited use, but it's worth noting that the House of Everman will still exist. You want to make that don't tempt you? I always get stuck with Dorian because he has so much dialogue that I usually don't make it through all of them anymore because he doesn't like me as much. Yeah, I haven't really talked much with Dorian this playthrough. Even the accusation of Corypheus and Sethius are the same person would be worthy of a scandal in Tevinter, one that current members of the family might be desperate to avoid. Okay, this is a long quest, but it'll only take Josephine 6 hours. Then we need to find something for Leliana to do. What's something that's going to be fun here? What is this one? I'll have to come back to that one. Inquisition, where everything's the same, but Seth Everman's the game's main antagonist and all he does is stare at you with a raised eyebrow. And plays 8-bit Christmas remixes of Inquisition music. Presume Marquis Buffon? What is this one? With her treachery revealed, Marquis Elfiloche, I think. Elfiloche Buffon has fled to the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we've had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They do seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing Marquis Buffon, even if we have the means to do so. Who is Marquis Buffon? Okay,
Let's see what
sure,
we have.
Leliana, you go do that. Go have fun. Alright. What pride has wrought? And then we'll probably have to come back and do this, because I forgot about this. Again. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I legitimately only found this. For some reason, I've, completely never discovered this until the last time I played. So I don't know what I was doing wrong last time.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed, the Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work, if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god.
I like this quest too,
Or,
even though I completely forgot the name of it.
The lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
In Redcliffe, I saw the future Corypheus built. We can't let that happen.
Oh, I thought that was going to be like a sassy response.
The madman would
Well, we
bury
can't
us
have
all.
that happen. But then it's like,
Pardon me, but does
in
this
Redcliffe, I
mean
saw this. I
everything's
don't want
lost
this to
unless
happen.
we
That's
get
like
to
a
the Illuvion
totally
before?
rational answer.
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our
Illuvion.
allies before we march. Can we wait for them?
It's gonna be,
We should
it's gonna
send
be
our
like the
spies ahead to the
Sigrun,
Outer Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
the
Then what
Sigrun, or the
should we
who
do?
is this woman, Tegan?
You overcome it. All three of you together. Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Leliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus's army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be
Sigrun.
remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morgan.
I always love
Please
Sigrun.
lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here, although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further
Maven,
instructions?
wasn't there another
Inquisitor?
thing? It was definitely from one of your streams, but wasn't there another thing or another name that we kept spelling out phonetically, or phonetically? I mean.
The Inquisition began as a handful of
I'm
soldiers.
pretty sure there was.
Thanks to
I mean,
you,
I don't think.
we're now a force that will
The
topple
first thing
a
that came to mind was
self-proclaimed god.
Flandrous, but that wasn't that. It was
I could ask
well
for
before
no finer
that.
counsel, no
I
better
can't remember
guidance.
what it was.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this Illuvion.
Illuvion. Alright, let's go. Alright, taking the dream team with me. Probably gonna lose some approval from Sarah and Viv, but I don't care. And Cassandra. This team is probably not the best team to bring with me. Oh well, too late. This is probably my second favorite map in all of this game, though. I really like the open woods area with lots of trees and greens. I love these areas in these games. Sure do hope Meryl and her Illuvion make a cameo in DA4. Me too. I really hope Meryl does come back. See, my brain is like a sieve, so I'm not sure, but I wouldn't put it past us. Yeah, I can't think of what it was. It was probably during Origins. That's all I can remember. Probably not Awakening, but it's just something during Origins. Hey, all those soldiers are left-handed. Interesting. I probably brought this up before, but I don't remember. Does it bother anybody else that on the cover art for Inquisition, the Inquisitor is left-handed? But, in the game, obviously the Inquisitor is right-handed. Has anybody else noticed that? Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that. Probably because you can't read. No, it's alright, Maven. I can't read either. Oh, and there was that one vine, and I can't think of how exactly it went. I just remember the punchline was, I never learned how to flip and read. That army is special because only 5% of the population are left-handed, right? What if the Inquisitor is ambidextrous?
Inquisitor.
That could
How goes
be.
the battle, Captain?
But it's still like on the cover, the Inquisitor has the mark on their right hand and is holding the sword with their left hand. So it's just like a complete flip of what it actually is in the game.
We can clear you a path through his armies.
Maven, you're left-handed, so you'll accept all the southpaws. I don't know what it is, but like, it's always been like interesting to me when I find out people are left-handed, and I don't know why. It's just like one of those things where it's like, ooh, something different. That's actually cool. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just like some sort of fascination. Anyway, our scouts saw Corypheus traveling to an elven ruin to the north to clear a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lady, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
You're sinister? I mean, I think you're okay, Maven.
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a Chantry fable. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it,
there's
then
little
the
details
Illuvian
like
covets
little
lies
details
within.
in this quest that I don't like, where like a Dalish Inquisitor has to ask who Mathal
Let us
is.
hope we reach this temple before
Little details
the
in that
entire
quest that
forest is
could have
reduced to
maybe
ash.
have been worked a little better. It's like the Temple of Mathal. Cool story. What's that? It's like you're Dalish. You should know this, Moira. Okay, there's got to be there's Stormheart around here somewhere, right? It's got to be Stormheart. There's always Stormheart. This is good stuff. I need all this.
I pray our lay fares well in your absence. It is our return to court that concerns us. Our dear cousin Gaspard warns
It bugs me too. Like, maybe the first time I played this game, it didn't bug me because I was still kind of new to the series and I hadn't paid that close attention to the elven lore because my first warden was human and my hawk was human, so I didn't have. Okay, apparently that's not a place I can go. My warden was human, my hawk was human, so, well, I mean, obviously hawk is human, but like, I didn't pay that close attention to some of the finer details of the elven lore the first time I played. Morrigan, so elven gods, right? Lafellan, whomst the bleep? Exactly. Unless Moira was just making sure Morrigan understood the lore. It's just like, which is what I want you to tell me so that I know that you know. I get that they want to give you the story and lore, but it would have been cool to have Lavellan explain it to Morrigan instead. Yeah. Or have one of the companions ask about it, like, what does that mean? And then the Inquisitor can explain it. Or if the Inquisitor isn't Dalish, then Morrigan can explain it to the companion. Kind of deal. Because, like, if one of the companions doesn't understand it, that's one thing. See, that's kind of something that, it's like a trick I learned when a trick I learned when I was still in film school, and when you're writing stories. If there's something that has to be explained, usually writing in a character who doesn't know everything is a good way to explain, or a good way to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? A good way of, like, giving exposition without having it be like, this is this, and this is what this means. But it's like in Harry Potter where Hermione knows something, she'll say something, and then Ron or Hermione have to ask what, and then Hermione can explain it. It's kind of like that. I like how, like, this is mostly just one NPC, but then there's these two random, or actually there's three of them. There's another one on this end. There's 3 black NPCs. But then all the rest of them are just one of the NPCs. And then this guy. Has anybody seen the one post on Tumblr where someone modded this game? This guy is actually floating. I don't know if you can notice that. They look like where my feet are standing right next to him. This guy is actually floating in midair. But if anybody has seen the post on Tumblr where someone modded the game where someone modded the game and like put that armor on Cole and he just looks like super huge. Tis disturbing. As Morgan would say.
Appear to be on the defensive. Listen to how
Anyway,
close the
I'm
fighting's
falling
gone.
behind a little bit on
It
chat.
will be worse ahead.
I had to get that they want to give you the story and lore, but it would have been. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Alternatively, it could have been Morgan. It could have Morgan talk about Mythal and then Lavelle butt in. But actually, get yourself a Hermione. Exactly. And I can never remember where the trail starts in this part of the map. Like, without fail, every time I get lost. I think it's this way. I also don't get why there's a supply cache right here. We haven't fought anything yet. Ooh. Speaking of supplies, actually, is there a potions table around here before I get going? Because I should maybe take my fire resist potions out. Swap them in for secondary healing potions. And on today's episode of Sam didn't plan this out very well. Is there a potion table? There's a sack. I gotta grab some food and do a couple things, so you'll be lurking. That's fine. Thank you for the lurk, Maven. There we go. Get you that storm heart. Ooh, ×8. That's good stuff. Is there no potions table in this part? 'Tis unfortunate. Yeah, there's no potion table.
Good day.
Oh well. Can't say we didn't try. Also, why am I Sarah? I have no memory of switching to Sarah. I must have not been paying attention and accidentally hit the button. Hello, random soldier. Sorry, I'm just distracted by this banner I've never noticed before. Alright. Let's set out on our way. I'm not going the right direction. There was a stone path. It's this one. Now we're just gonna have to make do with the potions that we have. We can always backtrack to this supply cache if we really need to, but I prefer not to. Also, I just realized when I sold all that stuff at the Black Emporium, I accidentally sold Vivian's 2 other staves. So that's not good. What kind of staff does she have now? Is that a cold staff, I think? Well, she's using her Knight Enchanter ability, so I can't even tell. You will hold? That's good. Thank you for holding. We'll be right back with you in a second. Then cut to the hold music. Alright, I need all the Stormheart. This is good weapon making material. Good armor making material too. Alright, I'll fight you guys in a second. I just need all these rocks. Yeah, rocks are important. Oh, there we go. Had to kind of glitch that one. Oh, these guys don't want to go down. They are resilient folk. So completely unrelated, I'm like super late, but yesterday I found out Norwegian Raiders and I found Norwegian Raiders in Fallout 4 and I'm so confused. Really? Huh. I don't remember that happening. Admittedly, I've only played Fallout 4 all the way through once, and I don't even know if it was all the way through. I should rephrase that, I've only beaten the main story mission of Fallout 4 once. Like the Norwegian spoken as well. Norwegian, it's just directly translated and ends up sounding so dumb. Okay. Yeah, Fallout 4, I tried playing that not too long ago and it crashed. Like, it wasn't even just on stream, I just like pulled it out just because I found it. I was like, hey, you know, I haven't played this game in a long time. And then it just popped right in. Godzilla. Oh, thank you for the 2-month anniversary sub. Thank you for doing that. And also, hello, Godzilla. How are you doing today? I'll have to do the command here in just a second. I'm in the middle of the fight, or the shout out prompt. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let's see. That hurt directly translated to that. I'm sorry. I'm totally gonna butcher your language here. Det var vand, which just sounds like a whiny kid going owie. Oh, and Maven, thank you for doing the Godzilla shout out for me there. Let's see. So there was more loot. Here's loot. No loot gets left behind. There we go. Oh, thanks. No, thank you, Godzilla. You're the greatest. Take some Arbor Blessing, even though I don't think I really use that anymore. Gotta be some more rocks around here. Yeah, there we go. Moira likes rocks. Just in case that wasn't clear. Did I beat the dragon? No. Still have not beaten the dragon. I'm going to try to come back when I'm a little higher level. I might try to do that to end off the stream today because I will probably level up during this mission. Because right now Moira is at level 21 and the dragon's level 23. So I'm thinking if I can beat it at least, or I might stand a chance if I... No, laptop, don't go to sleep. I need you. I need you so I can see the things and make sure my stream isn't like totally messing up dying. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Momentary detour while my laptop just failed me. Alright. That should be good. I'm gonna have so much Stormheart by the end of this. Glad you can't go down that way. I would totally do it. If this wasn't nightmare mode, I would totally just do that. I did that with Moira and one of my regular playthroughs. I just like climbed to the top of like really high cliffs and then just dive off them for fun. Ooh, Fade Touch Stormheart. That's gotta be good. I do like me some Fade Touch materials. Giving me all of the bonuses. That's just Arbor Blessing. Did that do anything? I feel like that did nothing. Usually if it does something I can feel my controller vibrating, but it didn't vibrate at all when I tried to do the this move, the 1,000 cuts. Alright. I haven't turned in, like, research pieces in a long time either. I never remember to go up there once I get to Skyhold. Like, I can remember to do it once I'm in, when I'm in Haven, but I never remember to do it in Skyhold. Ooh, Silverite. This is also good stuff. Oh, there's more up there. Have to go all the way back up. Moira, you can get over that tiny tree trunk. It's fine. Alright, what else? Anything else up here? Nothing else. Okay, we push forward.
For the Herald!
Almost missed some. Oh, almost missed some more again. And some more. There's actually a lot around here. I thought there wasn't. Just to show what I can remember. Moira, you're better than that. Stop getting stuck on tiny rocks. You know, you can lift your leg just a little higher to climb over
ahead,
things.
An entire camp of Red Templars.
Watch out. They've posted archers on the wall.
Let me try to coax them over. Well, that was the exact opposite direction that I wanted to go in, Moira. I want to see if I can coax them over Vivian's fire mines. There we go. Had some explosions. Because Vivian's fire mines really don't seem to be doing a whole lot for her. You can only throw them down directly in front of her, and then people never actually come and attack her. There we go. Actually, maybe I won't level up.
They didn't look Dalish.
No, not at all.
Perhaps these creatures are the reason few return from the Arbor Wilds.
Then again, don't you get a lot of experience for beating... Oh. Don't you get a lot of experience for beating story missions, so maybe I will. I don't know. We haven't used any of our potions yet, so that's good. Ooh, a Master Dragon Slaying Rune. Now I don't have to make one. Although Master isn't... For some reason, Master isn't the highest tier of a Dragon Slaying Rune. For some reason, Superb is like the highest tier. I had that whole thing where I was trying to get Spider Glands because I thought Master was the top one, but then it wasn't. What was that? That was weird. It was like a graphical glitch where it was like I saw Morrigan drop down, but it looked like she had Cassandra's helmet. Ugh. And boom. There we go. Sometimes when they like reach down into the water to get resources and they're just like completely submerged for half a second. Let me gather the stuff from the river because I know there's more stuff down here. Also, somewhere there's like a like a little structure somewhere. I can never remember where it is, but I found it one time. It's like off to one of the sides here. Arbor Blessing. Don't really need that. I need Stormheart, and I need metals, which there are none. Maybe it was through here. The ruined archways. This might be it. Somewhere there was like a full thing of structures off to the side. Did I actually never... Wow, I never actually leveled... Like, Moira leveled up last stream, but I actually apparently never, like, leveled her up. I'm going to give her this. And I'm also going to map it to the battle menu here, because I never really used the fire one, but I could probably use the electricity one. Also, I completely got turned around. Which direction am I going? This way. Okay, yeah, I think this is the structure I was just talking about. As there's the Gillenon statues there. There we go. I know with all these effects I have on everybody's weapons, it's actually starting to get a little hard to follow all the action. Because everything is suddenly green here. Alright, let's get some Veil Fire. I forget what this is for. Well, I mean, obviously there's a rune somewhere. There we go, there's some flangerous. There's something around here. Also, this is... what is this statue supposed to represent? Because in a way, it kind of reminds me of Flemeth, but I mean, if you look at like not even just like the whole Flemeth Mythal thing, but like even if like looking at the knees here, that reminds me of Flemeth's armor, and like the dragon wings, also the point at the tip of the point there at the tip also kind of reminds me of that. Is it just, is that supposed to be a Mythal statue? Actually, what does the statue of Mythal look like? What is this Veilfire for? Was there another area? Was it the area Cullen's in that needs the Veilfire? I'm confused. Oh no, here it is. It wasn't anything. It was just out there. And no one has anything to say about it. That's amazing. Anyway, back to the fight. Oh, hey, Vivian. You're a real help there. Just put the fire down and start helping us. You know what? You're also a real big help there, Inquisition guard.
Die!
Today's just a day of people standing around not really helping while their boss just stands there and watches. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here apparently. To all captains of the Red Templars, we're not stopping to deal with these elven fanatics. Press forward, post more guards, and handle the ambushes as they come. Finding the Temple of Mythal is our first and only task. Once I become the vessel, oh, this is Samson. Once I become the vessel, our master can finally claim the power waiting for him. No elves, no city, no nation will be a match for the living god. This is the day we've bled for. The Inquisition and the old legions are snapping at our heels, but we've sacrificed more than anyone should ask. But if we fall here, the deaths of our brothers and sisters meant nothing. I won't let that happen. I know none of you will either. For the glory of the Elder One, General Samson. I can't do a good Gideon Emery voice. Alright, what else do we have? Nope, don't want to pick that back up. Oh, there's the loot. Ooh, some more Fade Touch stuff. Oh, and Silverite. Let me get the Silverite, please. There we go. Silverite. That's just Arbor Blessing and the torch. Sounded better than I knew you would do. I don't know. I'm sure you could probably do a pretty good one too. It's all just you have to make your voice lower, and then you have to do the accent. That was even worse than what I tried to do before. Like, and I guess also to be fair, I can do a better Gideon Emery as Samson than I can do Gideon Emery as Fenris. Like, just like some characters you just can't get in the mindset of doing. Like I don't. Like, what's these mate? I can't. How would you do a Fenris voice? It sounds easier than it sounds easier than it is. I will not fight for. No, I will not. I can't do it. Like I'm picturing as like the one Fenris line I can think of off the top of my head is I will not fight for these mages, not for you, not for anyone. Like, I will not fight for. I can't do the voice. Oh man, that bugs me. Look at all these bluebirds. Bluebird, bluebird, bluebird. Sorry for singing some Paul McCartney for you there. Some good Paul McCartney, actually. That was Band on the Run album. But I cannot sing like Paul McCartney. Alas, I am not a singer. Oh hey, Stormheart. Didn't need to be shooting off in that direction, but apparently I just did. Bluebird, bluebird, bluebirds. Oh, look at all the Stormheart I'm leaving behind. How silly of me. I'm running out of things to say about Stormheart. There we go, and then is this one Falondin, or is this one Dirthamin? Stormheart sounds like a Care Bear name. You're not wrong, Broadzilla. It kinda does. Oh, hey, I'm one of you. Don't attack me, brethren. There we go. I'm getting a lot of Fate Touch stuff here. They must be realizing it's like, yeah, they're close to the end, just let them have this. Moira is very acrobatic. We still have not used any of our potions, so I'm actually kind of impressed at this point. Probably won't last super long. Did I need to hold on to that torch, or is there a Veilfire around here too?
Good hunting, Inquisitor. We are keeping them at bay. Follow the river to the temple.
I do what I want. It's not like Corypheus will just go there without me. Where is this? Oh, he's up there. Ugh. Sorry for yawning in your ears. Moira, why did you do that? Where's this other one? Oh, right there. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So now, we're already an hour into the stream? Wow, I've done nothing. I probably have enough Stormheart. I should probably just keep going. But I mean, if I find any more along the way, like this, then who's to say I shouldn't pick it up? Time flies when you're harvesting Stormheart. I guess so. Wait, is this guy a mage? This Orlesian guy is just straight up a mage. And the Orlesian army is letting him fight. Then again, I guess the circles are dissolved at this point, aren't they? Oh, here's the loot. Oh yeah, and there was that statue of Fallon in question mark? Could be Dirthaman. Or it could be any of the other ones that I forget the names of. Like, what are these? Whoa. Whoa. You guys are just like doing superhero landings over there. It's like, it always seems like I just remember like 4 of the Elven gods at a time. Like everybody, like I can remember, well, 5. Like everybody remembers Mythal, everybody remembers Fen'Harel, which I feel like they've been building up Fen'Harel because that was like the one that I knew well before any of the one I could remember all the time because of Meryl was always telling, or Meryl told the story of the Dread Wolf, and she also was, "May the Dread Wolf take you." And I always remember Fen'Harel as like Fen meaning wolf, so like put that together. Although Harel does not mean dread, apparently in the Elven language. I think Harel means trickster. Oh, hey Colin. Nice of you to join us. So Fen'Harel literally translated means trickster wolf. And like these statues, these are Gelenon because of the Hala. And the wolf statues are Fen'Harel. Still don't need the potions. But you know what I should do? I should save the game. Probably the best idea.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
I hear fighting ahead.
Yep, the save emote. Always the save emote.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
Oh, thanks, Brodzilla. This is the most protective
Be
armor that I have.
Witness death at the
but
hands
it's
of
not
a new god.
It's not my favorite looking armor. Especially for Moira, I really like the Baelish Scout armor for her, but that's not very protective for the Nightmare run. Also, one thing that didn't quite make sense to me was this sequence goes on like the Wardens have been the Wardens sided with the Inquisition here. The Inquisition conscripted the Wardens or whatever have you, but it would make sense if the Wardens were like banished and there's like a few random Wardens who stayed with Corypheus, but I don't get like where this one random Warden guy came from if the Wardens sided with the Inquisition. It's not like we had the Wardens following us and fighting with us here. Like, the Wardens aren't even in this level at all.
Across the bridge, now!
I don't know, it's still kind of the same deal even if the Wardens didn't side with the Inquisition, but I guess it kind of would be strange, so to say. I always like the design of this temple too. Yeah, runs in my mind the statue with the bow and arrow is Falundin. But it might be Dirthamin. Or is Dirthamin the bird? Dirthamin might be the bird. No, that's not right, because the bird is Kirkwall. The raven, triangle bird, of course.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an Eluvian, but he mentioned a Well of Sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Gotta run. Alright, bye Maven. Thank you for stopping by. We'll do one last Maven shout out here for you.
Could they be the same? Could Illuvian translate into Well of Sorrows?
No.
Moira, you should know this. You're Elven.
Illuvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do.
Alright.
I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So, how many times do we need to kill him? It's a small number, right?
Strike Corypheus down, and he will rise anew.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
I always like the designs of these murals. Like, that really fascinates me. I like ancient structures. Okay, so this... none of them ever have arms, but I guess my assumption was right, though. This statue is Mithal. Oh, there's an area over here. Oh, the Fenharel area. I do remember this area now. See, the rebel god. The Dalish use Haralan to mean traitor to one's kin, but the word does not appear in any text before the Tower Age. The ancient root word is related to Haralin, or opposition, and Halathen, or noble struggle. The Dalish call Fenharel a god of deception, but I post a far more accurate translation would be a god of rebellion. The wiki said Harel stood for trickster. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Fenharel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understood more of ancient Elven, we might find earlier versions of the Dread Wolf story to give him a more nuanced motivation for spite. See, a treaty against pagan heretical customs of the Alvan by Selenan Taverinir. I'm butchering names again.
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fenharel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fenharel in Mathal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
Yeah, you drop some Dalish knowledge on her.
Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions. Still, so long as the wolf's jaws cannot close around us, we may pass safely on.
I wonder if Solus has anything to add to that. I've never brought him to that statue.
It's sealed.
Corypheus's lackeys managed to open it. Perhaps the altar holds a clue.
Alright, alright. No need to hold my hand the whole time, game.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much. Here it says Abella Sun, which means the place of sorrow. That must refer to the well.
There is something about knowledge.
You already know
respectful or pure,
the word for sorrow.
Shiver.
So you should know Illuvian doesn't mean sorrow.
'Tis all I can translate. That it
Moira.
mentions the well is a good omen.
Moira, you're a goof.
We're out of luck unless one of those temple elves drops a lexicon.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Oh, no. This is bad. Rituals are bad. You can't want this.
If need be.
Maybe she hit her head at the start of the game and forgot words. Maybe.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
Oh, hey, Liliana's ready to report in. And things like that too, where like a human inquisitor or a dwarven inquisitor, Kunari inquisitor, they don't have that line where they say, and here it says something Abelas, the well of sorrows. Like they don't have that knowledge, but the elven inquisitor does, and yet the elven inquisitor still has to ask who Mathal is. So like they had the idea, they had the idea, they had the voice lines recorded, but they don't always go with them. They don't always mix up. They don't always mess it up. There we go. Oh, game
Come
kind
on,
of
we
froze
might
there
catch
for a
them.
second.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
Lady Morrigan was wrong about Corypheus seeking an Illuvian. Do we trust her now? While we dally with rituals, Inquisition soldiers die outside these walls. Down is swifter.
No, it's
Performing these
not.
rituals may mean the difference between reaching the well before Corypheus's minions and not at all.
Down just makes me get lost a lot easier. I've done both ways.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched
I wasn't
only
expecting
by
your
my
answer
own.
to be so romantic.
Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it
Careless
does not
Whisper starts
understand.
playing. Sorry, I'm
Elves,
not very good at
dragons, magic.
trying to sing
The
songs.
list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed.
Of
It
course
said a
you
great
did.
boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
All right. So we're doing the rituals. We're doing the Billie Jean rituals. I usually start from up there. Like, I know how to do this one. This one is easy. Alright. Favorite Michael Jackson music video growing up? That is a great one. I think my favorite was I think my favorite Michael Jackson music video was it was either Beat It or Bad. Those were the two that I knew growing up. Had to take care of something, but now you're back. Welcome back, Ferelden Renegade. Oh, how do I want to play this? Did I already screw this up? Hold on. Nope. Well, yeah, I just screwed it up there. Wait, so then what am I doing? So I came up here. No, I didn't screw. I hadn't screwed it up. I just hesitated, and that made me screw it up. Okay. Alright, now I need to reset it. Alright. I'm not even going to try to sing Michael Jackson. I know I can't do that. Alright, so now, this is what I gotta do. Start from here, go around, and then onto the platform, and then I can do this. There we go. Have I decided who will drink from the well yet? I have. Moira is going to drink from the well. It's not the option that I usually go through, but I decided that I am going to do the DLCs, and I'm not looking forward to doing Trespasser and having to fight all the elven spirits, so Moira is going to drink from the well now. Right, and then I just have to do the same thing down here. Alright.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
There we go. See, that's the reason I always let my Inky drink from it. I never have Morrigan do it. I'm too much of a wuss. See, I think for story reasons with my characters, the way I develop them, well, really, Evelyn is my only canon Inquisitor, so the way her mind works, the way she would deal with the situation, she wouldn't be the one to drink from the well. She would rather have Morrigan do it. So, like, in my canon story, she does not drink the well. Moira doesn't do it, period, because she's not the Inquisitor, but yeah. See, is this the one with the gates? No, this is not the one with the gates. So this is the easy one. And I may have already screwed it up, I don't know. No, I got it. It's alright.
The ritual is complete.
We are
I thought I had stepped on the wrong tile first, but then I forgot I can go around behind it. How do I get up to that last one? Oh, the stairs. There's palm tree. Isn't there a mural in here that you can look at? Yeah, Andriel. That's another one of the elven gods I can never remember. One day, Andriel grew tired of hunting mortal men and beasts. She began stalking the Forgotten Ones, wicked things that thrive in the abyss. Yet even a god should not linger there. And each time she entered the void, Andriel suffered longer and longer periods of madness after returning. Andriel put on the armor of the void, and all forgot her true face. She made weapons of darkness and plague ate her lands. She hollowed things that were meant to be forgotten. She howled things meant to be forgotten, and the other gods became fearful. Andriel would hunt them in turn, so Mythal spread rumors of a monstrous creature and took the form of a giant serpent. A dragon, perhaps? Waiting for Andriel at the base of a mountain. When Andriel came, Mythal sprang on the hunter. They fought for 3 days and nights, Andriel slashing deep gorges into the serpent's hide, but Mythal's magic sapped Andriel's strength and stole her knowledge of how to find the void. After this, the great hunter could never make her way back to the abyss, and peace returned.
What's this?
I believe we are in the presence of the elven goddess Ondrul, Lady of the Hunt. 'Tis said the
Is this a
Dalish
statue of
invoke her
Andrew?
before a chase, especially if they happen to be stalking humans.
No we don't.
My clan avoided human settlements. Never mind raiding them.
A sound tactic, if one has room to maneuver out of harm's way. Other Dalish clans do not keep so scrupulously hidden.
Is that the only one you can talk about? Kinda wish there were more you could talk about. Wasn't there one about Yune? Okay, no, this is the one. I can never remember which tile I'm supposed to start on. Hold on. I wrote it down somewhere. Like I wrote down a map somewhere. Let me just pull it up. Okay. I'm just resetting the puzzle here. Okay. Okay, this is the starting point. Okay. So this tile here is the starting point. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. So this tile in front of me now, this one here is the starting point. Oh no, shoot, I wrote it. No. I can't even read my own writing. Sorry guys. The one in front of me now is the starting point. I don't know why I like drew myself a map and then scanned it to my computer so I could see it. It starts here, then here, and it goes around like this, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, and then around like this, and there's a point where you have to step off. Okay. You have to go up like this. Okay. Oh, no. Don't step on that last tile. You have to step off here, I think. Right? Because then once you pull the lever, then you have to run. And you need this one, you need that one inactive so you can just run through. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so then... Okay, now was there a trick still, or do I go... No, I still go down. Okay. Oh, because there's one here. I just didn't see that. Okay. Yeah, and then this one here is the end spot.
There.
That was way more complicated than it needs to be.
Now? Come. Let us see if the doors have opened.
That took me forever to figure out. One of these days I'll remember the pattern all by myself. No, this is where we were. Because that's Andril. Which totally doesn't sound like Anduril.
Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars. 'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Why put your weapons? I mean you no harm.
Vanavis.
Sorry, I had to do that.
You are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic,
Yeah, that
which
was
is
because that was the whole
familiar.
the whole thing in Empire
How has
Strikes
this
Back
come to
where
pass?
Luke's on Dagobah.
What is
He's
your
like,
connection to those
you
who
know,
first
there's
disturbed
something strange
our
about this
slumber?
place. I don't know. I feel like what? Like we're being watched. Oh wait, put your weapon. I mean you no harm. How does this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies, as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those
Sentinels of the
trespass on
multiverse?
sacred ground. We wake
Oh,
only to
Pirate's
fight,
not here to enjoy that
preserve
joke.
this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows.
Yeah, the Yoda Luke scenes in Empire are some
It
of
is
your
not
favorites. They're some of my favorites too, and
It is
that
not for
I think
any of you.
I don't know. Should I? It's been out for over a year. If I say something about The Last Jedi, would it be considered a spoiler?
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people.
You don't care if you say anything?
And you have
Okay,
invaded
because
our sanctum as
the
readily
scene
as
in Last Jedi where
We knew this place was
Yoda
sacred.
gets, or
We
sorry, where
respected it
Luke
as
gets
best we could.
a visit from the spirit of Yoda is my favorite scene of that movie
I
too.
believe you. Trespassers
And
you are,
it was a puppet
but you have
Yoda.
followed rites of petition. You have shown
It was
respect to Mythal.
it was like actually
If these
like it
others are
wasn't a
enemies of
CGI Yoda. It was a
we will
actual
aid
like
you in
puppet
destroying
Yoda, and it was Frank
When
Oz,
this is done,
not only
you
doing
shall
the
be
voice but
permitted
also
to
doing the
depart.
puppeteering. So
And
that was
never return.
I love that scene, and it was still one of the best moments of the movie too between Luke and Yoda because it was like it was that same dynamic that they had when Luke was learning from him. It's like this is the same thing as like still looking off to the horizon, never here, the need in front of your nose. And he's like poking him with his cane still. See, I love that scene. That was a great scene. And honestly, it was still, I think it was one of the best scenes of the movie too, because it had actually kind of a nice message too.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No! Morrigan!
Yeah, and apparently, from what I heard from the behind the scenes, Mark Hamill didn't even know that it was going to be Frank Oz.
This would be our guide.
Mytholanast.
Or
That's helpful,
Mark Hamill
since
didn't know that
Morrigan
Frank
chased
Oz
off
was
on
going to
her
be the
own.
one,
Dear Morrigan
like,
left to use the well
puppeteering
herself,
with him on
undoubtedly.
set. I think he knew that Frank Oz was still going to be the voice. This character walks at such a weird pace because it's not the Inquisitor's walking pace, but it's not like the middle ground in between, like full out running and everything. Must have been so emotional. I think it was. I think it really was for him. I've always loved the way that the guy just waddles ahead of you like a rushed penguin. Exactly.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago.
Alright, the judgment of Ithal. Whenever the people wronged another, they would not call on El Ganan. That's another one I can never remember. El Ganan. To avenge them, for his fury would destroy it all touched. Or destroy all it touched. Mythal saw this being strife among the people. Codex.
How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
He's like a penguin. Is it a he or a she? I thought it was a she, but I've never really paid that close attention. I could just be assuming. Are there any... Ooh, why is there Veilfire in here? What can be learned? Oh, there's Elganon. Oh, I'll put these in here so I can read the codexes later. There's Derthamin. What is the Veilfire for? Gillanon, which I already know Gillanon.
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
Oh, here we go. This is what I need to see.
Just a quick look around.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go, Penguin. Or as Benedict Cumberbatch would say, it's a she. Okay. I thought maybe so. I just wasn't sure. What is this? There's just like one random Templar in here. She is like a penguin. Okay, it's fine. There's like nothing here. Okay. Or she's like a penguin, or as Benedict Cumberbatch would say, a penwing. Has anybody seen that video? Like Benedict Cumberbatch did a nature documentary about penguins, and then the whole time he's like constantly mispronouncing penguin as penwing. Or it's like every time he says penguin, it's like every time he tries to say penguin, it gets worse and worse. It's hilarious. Yeah, he can't say penguin. Oh, I love that video so much. You have to either overtake this character or just keep going beyond. I'm not gonna steal the loot because these are my people. I'm not gonna steal all the gold sacrifices. Ah yes, my favorite bird, the penwing, known to write love letters with his pen wings. Oh, that's a good one. I love it. Waddle dee away. Yeah, I pretty much nicknamed this guide here Waddle Dee. Didn't they try to get him to say penguin in an interview and he skillfully avoided it? Yes. I know the interview you're talking about. Like, he did finally say it correctly in that interview, but he had to like force himself to say it. Otherwise, what is this? I never quite understood what this room is supposed to be. She can run up those stairs though. But yeah, in the interview, he keeps talking about he tries to avoid it. It's like anytime I had to say that bird. That's my next tattoo artist to make my next tattoo penwing and see if he gets it. Nice. Although, worst case scenario, you have a tattoo of a pen that looks like a wing or something like that, which, honestly, that's actually still kind of cool. Oh, I see you there, Red Templar. Don't think I don't. Oh, I almost jumped into this little area. That actually kind of would have been cool. That'd be a great story behind the tattoo. It's a win-win situation or a wing-wing. I love your puns today. Let me just grab the loot. Moira, you can jump over that fence. I've seen you do it plenty of times. Alright. Open up the casern. That's a supply cache.
The well of
Oh, we're already full health.
Finally! Andraste, guide us.
I mean, I already do have a penguin tattoo, so either get one more or get a pen with wings. Good deal. Yeah, I don't see the lie there. Oh no! I didn't have Dagna make the thing. So this battle's gonna be harder now.
A day's march,
Oh no!
hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Oh, that's
Inquisitor.
unfortunate.
You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere, And here you are.
Well, get ready for some fail command. 'Tis unfortunate indeed. Let's see.
Leading the Inquisition takes me to all sorts of interesting places.
You came too far this time. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the
Is there
vessel
like a
for the
comparable
will of
quest
sorrows.
on the
Know what's
Calpurnia
inside the
storyline? Because
well?
I've only ever done the Calpurnia storyline once.
The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your
I did not go on that quest when I first played because, or when I played because I missed a ton of this. I missed a ton and this battle was worse. Oh yeah. So I think at least when I played the Calpurnia one, I talked her out of the fight. And then yeah, the first several times, it wasn't until like the last time I played this game that I discovered that Dagna could do the thing, so I was always doing this fight. But I still don't want to do this on
What's
Nightmare.
your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Corypheus already caused one disaster. Help him now and he'll rip the world apart.
I'm helping him reshape it. He's had centuries to make ready. You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once. To arms!
Alright, get ready. Let's see, where is he? Where is this? Where is the... There he is. I also... Has anybody else noticed he's using Merida's sword? The Red Lyrium sword from Dragon Age 2. Like, I don't know if maybe I can kind of stop it to a point where you can see, yeah. He's using Merida's sword from Dragon Age 2. I don't know if you can really tell. Oh, I like it when I press the dodge button, but then she doesn't actually dodge. Oh, Sarah, I'm sorry, Sarah. Here, I'm gonna try to get this big guy down. Hey, rude. Stay out of here. This doesn't concern you, Red Templar. Oh, okay, it kind of does, but... He's getting bigger. Oh, Cassandra, I am sorry. That's rough, Cassandra. You're not breaking that cycle. Poor Cassandra. Oh shoot, Vivian's dead. I might... Since this isn't like a dragon fight, I might be able to get Vivian up. You know, I wasn't paying attention. All I heard was, "I'll show you Markiplier." I don't even... It shows how much I'm paying attention to what I say. I'm not even sure what I said. I don't think that's what I said. Stop growing. Sarah, do you have your focus ability? You do have your focus ability. Get him over the pipe, Sarah.
You'll pay for that!
Oh, he's just really ganging up over there. Also, I should maybe start looting things because I don't think I will. Oh, yeah, I missed it.
You can't take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
I forgot you don't kill them all together.
We can take him back to Sky.
That wasn't too bad, but that was mostly just because I kept like leaping out of the way, which everybody else didn't. So like Cassandra got knocked on her ass several times. Clara died. Vivian died.
You heard his
See,
parting
Morrigan
words,
knows the way of
Inquisitor.
triangle
The
bird.
elf
She can
seeks
turn
to
into a
destroy the
triangle
Well of
bird.
Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
Oh, thanks, Broadzilla.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the
Morrigan
shadows.
is a triangle bird follower confirmed. I think so. Oh shoot, I don't remember what I choose here.
Samson thought the well's knowledge was valuable. It could help stop Corypheus.
I care nothing for your petty conflicts, Shemlin.
You'll care when Corypheus arrives for the well.
I'm not a Shemlin.
The well clearly
I get that my ears are hidden, but you can clearly see the valisnit on my face.
Can be turned against Corypheus. Can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
This can't be easy, holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
Why remain? Why perform a duty without purpose?
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound.
I do
The
kind of
choice is yours.
find the irony in Morrigan's situation if she drinks from the well kind of funny and also kind of intriguing. It's because...
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain? It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Thank you for this gift, Abelas.
Do not thank me yet, Shemlin.
I'm not a Shemlin.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key.
How did you figure that one?
Its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Do not trust her, Inquisitor. She's a parasite. Only here because she sensed a meal more hearty than you.
Said by one whose only motive for joining the Inquisition was altruism.
Is it altruism or sense not to plunge headfirst into a power you don't remotely understand?
Why should I be refused when the reasons to allow it are sound? Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
What about you, Vivienne?
If anyone, it should be you. The mark on your hand may protect you.
Morrigan thirsty, keep drink.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well for everyone. Let me drink.
What's to stop you from taking the knowledge and leaving?
My word. If that seems insufficient, Corypheus threatens all, even myself. He must be stopped.
And who stops you?
I, Inquisitor, seek neither immortality nor your life.
Thoughts?
I would not trust the power in that well with anyone but you, my dear.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
It's called the Well of Sorrows. Sorrows? No one should go in the Well of Sorrows.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
It's not the option I normally go with, but I don't want to fight those spirits.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
The Inquisition needs you. Corypheus still endangers us all.
Look at all that disapproval.
Perhaps it is better this way. Do as you will
Okay.
with the Well of
Morgan,
Sorrows,
did you have...
Inquisitor.
Did you have cabbage again? Hey. I have only done this option once. This is the second time I played.
Why am I here? Corypheus, a Magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him. I can't understand what you're... Look, will you help me or not?
Be lurking for a bit? Alright, that's fine, Rogo. Thank you for that lurk.
Inquisitor? Can you hear me?
So, you've got a head full of damp whatever. How's that feel?
That was kind of a creepy face you had there, Moira. I was just watching it back on the stream there, so only kind of half saw it for a second. It's Seth Everman, y'all.
The Illuvian!
Quick, get the water level that no one likes.
Through the mirror!
So yeah, the fact that the Inquisitor glows here makes more sense now that she's drank from the well, but the Inquisitor glows even if you don't drink from the well, so I don't know what's up with that. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. The next time we see him, I just like half expect Corypheus to just have like glass shards sticking out of his head. I mean, he already has shards of lyrium sticking out of his head, so what's the difference? Sorry, I just got a notification on my phone. I'm just checking it out. Ugh. Never mind. Yeah, through the looking glass.
It is done.
Sorry for yawning again.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you
I'm
went
gonna
through
have
that
to...
mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field.
As much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to call the stream after this.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
It's gonna be noon my time, and then I'll have things to do.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
I'm doing all I can, Morrigan. It'll have to be enough.
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
I'm gonna have to fight another dragon. Oh, I'm stupid.
Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
I love how she's just like hanging her head like, I know it's stupid, I'm sorry.
There, an altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
We have no choice. If Corypheus comes here now...
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Alright. Well, I am gonna have to call it there. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but that's unfortunately the way it has to be because I had to get here a little late. But, thanks everybody for stopping by. And then I'm gonna be sending you all here to Maven. She's now streaming Andromeda. And you know what? I will see you all next time. So until then, oh, I already saved. What am I doing? Till then, keep on keeping on and stay classy, y'all.